Install Windows XP. This procedure demonstrates how to install Windows XP Professional. All versions of Windows XP CD are bootable. In order to boot from CD/DVD-ROM, you need to set the boot sequence. Look for the boot sequence under your BIOS setup and make sure that the first boot device is set to CD/DVD-ROM. You can then perform the following steps to install Windows XP. Step 1. Start your PC and place your Windows XP CD in your CD/DVD-ROM drive. Your PC should automatically detect the CD and you will get a message saying, press any key to boot from CD. As soon as computer starts booting from the CD, you will get the following screen. Step 2. At this stage, it will ask you to press F6 if you want to install a third-party RAID or SCSI driver. If you are using a IDE hard drive, then you do not need to press F6. If you are using a SCSI or SATA hard drive, then you must press F6. Otherwise, Windows will not detect your hard drive during the installation. Please make sure you have the RAID drivers on a floppy disk. Normally, the drivers are supplied on a CD, which you can copy to a floppy disk ready to be installed. If you are not sure how to do this, then please read your motherboard manuals for more information. Step 3. Press S to specify that you want to install additional device. Step 4. You will be asked to insert the floppy disk with the RAID or SCSI drivers. Press enter after you have inserted the disk. Step 5. You will see a list of RAID drivers for your HDD. Select the correct driver from your device and press enter. Step 6. You will then get a Windows XP Professional setup screen. You have the option to do a new Windows install, repair previous install, or quit. Since we are doing a new install, we just press enter to continue. Step 7. You will be presented with the end user licensing agreement. Press F8 to accept and continue. Step 8. This step is very important. Here we will create the partition where Windows will be installed. If you have a brand new unformatted drive, you will get a screen similar to below. In our case, the hard drive size is 8190 MB. We can choose to install Windows in this drive without creating a partition. Hence, use the entire size of the hard drive. If you wish to do this, you can just press enter and Windows will automatically partition and format the drive as soon as load drives. However, for this demonstration, I will create two partitions. The first partition will be 6000 MB on C, and second partition will be 2180 MB on E. By creating two partitions, you can have one which stores Windows and applications, and the other which store our data. So in the future, if anything goes wrong with our Windows installed, such as virus or spyware, we can reinstall Windows on C and our data on E will not be touched. Please note, you can choose whatever size partition you like. For example, if you have 500 GB hard drive, you can have two partitions of 250 GB each. Press C to create a partition. Step 8. Windows will show the total size of the hard drive and ask you how much you want to allocate for the partition you are about to create. I will choose 6000 MB. You will then get the screen below. Notice it shows C, partition 1 followed by the size 6000 MB. This indicates the partition had been created. We still have an unpartitioned space of 2189 MB. Next, highlight the unpartitioned space by pressing down the arrow key. Then press C to create another partition. You will see the total space available for the new partition. Just choose all the space then left over, in our case 2180 MB. Step 9. Now you will see both partition listed. Partition 1, C drive, 6000 MB, and partition 2, E drive, 2180 MB. You will also have 8 MB of unpartitioned space. Don't worry about that. Just leave it how it is. Windows normally has some unpartitioned space. You might wonder what happened to the drive. Windows has automatically allocated D drive to CD/DVD-ROM. Select the partition 1 C drive and press enter. Step 10. Choose format the partition using NTFS file system. This is the recommended file system. If the hard drive has been formatted before, then you can choose Quick NTFS format. We choose NTFS because it offers many security features, support larger drive size, and bigger size files. Windows will now start formatting drive C and start copying setup files as shown on the two images below. Step 11. After the setup has completed copying the files, the computer will restart. Leave the XPCD in the drive, but this time do not press any key. When the message press any key to boot from CD is displayed, in a few seconds setup will continue. Windows XP Setup Wizard will guide you through the setup process of gathering information about your computer. Step 12. Choose your region and language. Step 13. Type in your name and organization. Step 14. Enter your product key. Step 15. Name the computer and enter an administrator password. Don't forget to write down your administrator password. Step 16. Enter the correct date, time, and choose your time zone. Step 17. For the network setting, choose typical and press next. Step 18. Choose workgroup or domain name. If you are not a member of a domain, then leave the default setting and press next. Windows will restart again and adjust the display. Step 19. Finally, Windows will start and present you with a welcome screen. Click next to continue. Step 20. Choose Help Protect My PC by turning on automatic updates now and press next. Step 21. Will this computer connect to the internet directly or through a network? If you are connected to a router or LAN, then choose yes. This computer will connect through a local area network or home network. If you have a dial-up modem, choose No. This computer will connect directly to the internet. Then click Next. Step 22. Ready to activate Windows? Choose Yes. If you wish to active Windows over the internet now, choose No. If you want to activate Windows at a later stage. Step 23. Add user that will sign on to this computer and click Next. Step 24. You will get a thank you screen to confirm setup is complete. Click Finish. That's all. Thank you.